for Pakistan in the first power play to actually get off to the start that they have had done throughout their first 4 games up in Edgbaston. Maksud then really cashed in, used the pace and the bounce, a little bit of fortune at times. 6 sixes in that innings, a couple of mistakes in the field. Expect that with how wet it was, but it was Maksud who was the pick. Niall O'Brien.
Yeah, plenty of power on this Pakistan side. Little feather through. Shah Langeveld going for that wide line ball and just nicking to Richard Levy. Boom boom came out, hit a beautiful square cut for 6 first ball. Followed up with a boundary, then Sharjeel went big leg side and then down the ground. Good catch. Dane Villas, who put one down earlier. Boom boom went across the line and Dale Steyn picked up his first wicket of the day. But Pakistan have so much firepower. The likes of Evergreen Shoaib Malik, who's having a very fine tournament. But Pakistan have so much firepower. The likes of Evergreen Shoaib Malik, who's having a very fine tournament. But Pakistan have so much firepower. The likes of Evergreen Shoaib Malik, who's having a very fine tournament. But Pakistan have so much firepower. The likes of Evergreen Shoaib Malik, who's having a very fine tournament. But Pakistan have so much
get to the semi-finals. 211 for 20 overs and 10 for 5 quick break it back to the chase. 211 for 20 overs and 10 for 5 quick break it back to the chase.
There ain't no place like Manning. This city makes moments. Now it's time for my guys to take theirs. Like top down taking no city makes moments. Big man city big on. Now it's get ready my guys to take theirs. Cause it's this there. Top down taking no forever. Manchester. Now it's get ready to take theirs. Cause it's this there. Yo 4. We live forever. Yes. Manchester. Now it's get ready. The best city in the northwest. This there. Yo 4.
Final boarding call for holidays this summer. You can save up to £250. Final boarding call for holidays this last week of thousands of free kids save up to £250. Book online, in-store, or PAKC free kids save financially protected by ACT. Book online, in-store, or PAKC free kids save financially protected by ACT.
Getting ready? 45 minutes. Doing this, getting 3 seconds flat. When life plays dirty, water wipes. Getting 3 seconds flat. When life plays dirty, water wipes. Pure clean, 3 seconds flat. When life plays dirty, water wipes. Remember pure clean, 3 seconds flat. I'm the one who
the beach back with your family in. Getting the kids off screens, family in.
Thank you.
Sunday morning tryouts, family in. Mum? Can we have a sleepover? Family in. Long day, family in.
Jump into the all-new Skoda Kodiaq, our ultimate family-ing SUV.
Skoda.
Oh, can I have some?
Welcome back. This is match 13 of the Ease My Trip World Championship of Legends. South Africa desperate for a win up against qualified and top of the table Pakistan. Batted first, Pakistan got themselves to 210 for 4, half century for Shoaib Malik and another half century for Sharjeel with 72 from 36. Really good performance by the left-hander. He's looked in good form throughout the competition. Makes it very difficult to bowl at when he pulls the length. Very wristy, as you would imagine. 6 sixes in his innings and used the pace. And some of these shots just sounded like they came right off the middle of his bat. .85 between Maqsood and Sharjeel. This gave the Pakistan innings foundation, and then Razak and Shoaib Malik's 75, with Malik scoring another half century. It's his third. 51 from 26. Plays some beautiful shots. Use of feet and strength and timing. Really good to watch. Any young boy or girl out there, his positioning, his head position. Good from Dale Steyn. We heard from him just before the break. 1 for 24. And Imran Tahir, who bowled really well, 1 for 19 from his 4, and a wicket each for Philander and Langeveld. So for South Africa to stay in this World Championship of Legends, they have to try and get themselves to 211 in the 20 overs at just over 10 and a half runs per over. If they lose, they follow England through the exit door. And that would mean Australia and India will qualify. What position? There's still games to play. Just to clarify, Pakistan and Australia already qualified. South Africa lose here today, then it is the West Indies and India who qualify. There is still a little bit of rain in the air, but thankfully the ground staff have they're hanging around where the covers are.
Alan Donald,
so just to show you this points table, how South Africa have to try and win this game, win it convincingly.
पाकिस्तान अभी तक अनबीटन टीम है और उनको हराना काफी मुश्किल रहा है दूसरी टीम्स के लिए। और किस तरीके से देखते हैं विकी पाजी, बॉलिंग यूनिट भी काफी पुख्ता पाकिस्तान का। लेजेंड तो ये है टीम, लेकिन अगर आप
to chase, what do you think, Niall? Have they got a chance?
Well, they've got firepower, but they need to find some rhythm, find some fluency right from the outset, and they really need to win quite quickly as well, Corky. If you look at that net run rate, minus 3.541, so that's a long way to overturn that run rate in 2 games. So South Africa need to win today, and they need to win the last game, and they need to win both very, very well to try and overturn that run rate. It won't be easy, but they've got nothing to lose here, South Africa, and they've got some youngsters into the side. So for South Africa's point of view, some new blood to try and unleash on this tournament. No scars for the new men that have come into the side. South Africa, Pakistan, nearly ready for the second innings of the second encounter here this evening in Northampton. We'll take a short break, and when we get back, we'll have the run chase.
Forward.
Get up this morning, put on my shoes.
I've been waiting for this all year.
Hosted by John Cena, Shark Week starts Monday from 10 on Discovery.
Now this is a holiday.
2 fighters shaped by victory.
and marked by defeat. Their paths set to cross in the ultimate British heavyweight collision. Who will rise to conquer? The Juggernaut! And start on the road to redemption. Joyce v Chisora, live on TNT Sports.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Taylor is a kind of pop culture giant.
Her masters were sold to Scooter Braun, high-profile manager who she viewed as a nemesis.
This was a battle of titans. It's about a woman controlled artistically by men in the music industry.
Her fans think that she can do no wrong.
When it gets to death threats, got out of hand.
This became a public dispute.
Her version versus his version.
Goliath versus Goliath.
Brand new Taylor Swift versus Scooter Braun, Bad Blood. Stream now only on Discovery Plus.
It was my newspaper that accused him of having an affair. The response was piffle.
Can this man even lie straight in bed?
I've been assured that no rules were broken.
He was living in number 10. How did he not know?
That there was no party.
Little head nod, yes. Of course there was a party. Your body is telling us.
We hide underneath this eccentric persona. It's calculated.
Exposing the hidden truths behind the behaviour of Boris Johnson in a brand new Faking It special. Stream now, only on Discovery Plus.
Turn your most popular TikTok into your most engaging ad.
Impact player is right involved right now. JP
Once you choose which video you want to use,
he's the impact player.
All I need to do is take this video, place it on the ads manager, and then boost it or create an ad.
Wow, it's really
with
that
JP
easy.
doing it.
Choose a goal, select your audience, set your
slip in place. We need a little bit of urgency.
Might be overthrows here. There is overthrows here. What a great start for South Africa. They're going to get a 5.
I think it's Sharjeel Khan. A wild throw. Watch this throw here. Cameron Akmal is there. And then the sliding doors effect.
Well, did you see Wahab Riaz? He was the last in the line of 3 people that Wahab didn't bother chasing it. He just let it go. Terrible throw. Wasn't a great effort from Cameron Akmal, truth be told. Jacques Snyman in on debut. Yeah, made his international debut against Pakistan in 2021 in T20s. That's the only T20I that he's been involved in. Let's have a look. Did it hit the AstroTurf or did it just skid off? Remember, it's quite damp. Yeah. It wasn't a good effort from Cameron Akmal. He should really have done a bit better. Beautiful shot. That is really good. Typical African batter who just wants to sit back and cut and pull. Fast hands through the ball. A little bit of width. Lovely back cut and just flick of the wrist at the back end just to ensure it gets past that man who was quite tight at backward point. Might just drop a little bit deeper now after seeing that one, Shoaib Malik. Good start here for South Africa. Need a win and they need a quick win. A little bit of shape. A little bit of shape. Still a little bit of rain in the air at the moment, and we're hoping that just the players stay on there. 5 overs will constitute a match, but we still have 90 minutes. So that's good news if it does start to rain. African batter who just wants to sit back and cut and pull. Fast hands through the ball. A little bit of width. Lovely back cut and just flick of the wrist at the back end just to...
That's a good length. We've seen throughout today on this surface and yesterday in a way when bowlers just hit that back of a length and a little bit of movement. It's a bit tricky with that new white Kookaburra ball.
First 2 or 3 overs can be awkward to navigate, but once you get past that initial stage and the ball gets a little bit softer, really is a batting paradise. Same pitch as yesterday, most likely the same pitch for tomorrow too.
That'll be a wide. 10 runs already from this first 5 deliveries. That's the start you want when you're trying to chase down 211 and keep yourself in the competition. There we go. Cut one, pulled the other. Expensive first over. 14 from it. 14 without loss.
Hugh Bonham Hicks.
Yes, pleased to meet you.
They would be lucky to have you, darling.
You have to get it, Deb. I've already moved into your room.
No, Arjun has not moved into your room and you don't have to get it.
Imagine the interviewers are naked.
You got this, Deb.
I love you guys.
Dev Sharma.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Life needs a big network. 3.
Around and all the people who have stayed to watch, credit to them. There's umbrellas up everywhere. All our camera operatives who are round and about in this dank, dark weather. Little bit of mizzle around. Not easy. Imagine being out all day, Niall O'Brien, working one of those cameras in the cold. That is serious respect to those people. They give us these pictures day in, day out. Clipped. It's a beautiful shot.
Amir Amin into the attack, and JP Dumley's going to have to deal in boundaries because he's still nursing that injured hamstring from Edgbaston. Watching him at the moment just hobbling around. This is the last ball, the previous over. Jacques Snyman pumps a pull shot. Square leg, does really well. Just going to keep an eye on JP Dumley. Yeah, he's not moving fluently as well. So boundaries are JP's currency today.
Got to get the length right with this new ball. Top of the bails, that's the length. That is the length, right there. That is popped, and whether it's hit him on his left arm or wrist or elbow.
Yeah, just the left forearm.
And whether it's hit him on his left arm or wrist or elbow.
Luckily not elbow, just the left forearm.
And whether it's hit him on his left arm or wrist or elbow.
Luckily not elbow, just the left forearm.
And whether it's hit him on his left arm or wrist.
Through customs.
Yeah, I've seen a couple get it on the thigh pad as well, or missing the thigh pad. That's always leaves a nice little bruise for a few weeks. There'll be a few grass burns as well. Yeah, you're right. But at the moment, this has been really good. Good competition. Seen some really good individual performances, commitment. It can only get better, this competition, and better. That was an attempted little ramp shot because fine leg Shoaib Malik is up in the circle. It's another little bruise just underneath that thigh pad on his right leg. He won't show it though, he's a tough one. Tough South African. No, too high. Too high. Good length though, better length. And a better over, just 4 from it, 18 without loss.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right.
These pigs spread disease, contaminate water sources, and destroy native species. With no
There's another tough South African. We're looking for him. Yeah.
Do your part in protecting your land against this invader and have the adventure of a lifetime while you're at it.
He's turned that one straight to Shoaib Malik.
It might be a stinger on the fingers, yeah. Just take that left hand, but I reckon this one just stings the right. Right out of Jacques Snyman's screws of the bat. Look at that, bang! Skips off this wet outfield, and Shoaib Malik, didn't he know it?
And this one is hit back hard past the bowler. And Snyman, who's in for his first game, he's 12 from 7.
Lovely shot, bottom hand, drags it a little bit just to ensure he gets it in the gap between mid-on and mid-off, and Snyman is up and running here. Been playing a lot of club cricket in Manchester, Lancashire. Comes over every season, plays club cricket, played for a number of seasons in Northern Ireland and Belfast, so he's used to coming over to this part of the world and plying his trade.
This will run away. He won't stop that. Abdul Razak, this will be 4 leg buys.
भाई जिस तरह का आगाज दिया है
quite getting his line or length right here.
Sohail Khan को 18 रन लग गए, एक मतलब फिर आई बॉल की उठाकर खेलना चाहते थे, बड़ी अपील पैड्स पर लगी है बॉल, लेकिन अंपायर का इशारा कि ये नॉट आउट है। अपील हालांकि बहुत जोरदार थी सोहेल खान की जानिब से, पिछले पैड पे लगी थी बॉल, शायद मिसिंग है लेग स्टंप को, इसलिए अंपायर का इशारा कि ये नॉट आउट है। तो अच्छा ये मैच देखने वाला बनेगा दोस्तों, क्या कहते हैं आप?
Angling it down leg side, too easy.
लेकिन टीम पाकिस्तान अगर हार भी जाती है तो फिर ये होगा कि वो ऑलरेडी सेमीफाइनल में तो पहुंच ही चुके हैं, लेकिन उनकी विनिंग स्ट्रीक को ब्रेक लग जाएगी, क्योंकि 4 मैचेस में उन्होंने अभी तक 4 विन किए हुए थे। आज 5वां मैच है उनका साउथ अफ्रीका चैंपियंस के खिलाफ। सोहेल खान 5वीं गेंद करवाने के लिए तैयार, तीसरा ओवर ये चलते हुए पावर प्ले का डूम नहीं है सामने। सोहेल खान आई बॉल की उठाकर खेलना चाहते थे, बाल हवा में, आउट होने का खतरा, बॉल दायरे में हवा में खड़ी होगी और
just missing leg stump, hit him on the back leg. It's only a very short boundary, that leg side for Snyman. He'll feel he should have just clipped it for 6.
In the air, this has got a long way up. Misbah is underneath it, takes it. Really good catch. Swirling wind. And Pakistan have their first wicket.
Ooh, it might be a meaty, sweet moment, that. That's a really good catch from Misbah. Look how high this goes. Dumini going across the leg side. trying to flip it like he did last over. Up there, long time, swirling wind outside, it's raining. Misbah gathers cleanly. That's a great catch. Pakistan get there first. JP Dumini, he's walking off very slowly for 9. 27 for 1.
लाइव चैट में स्टेप पर 7 मौजूद हैं और
Brought off the beach back with your family in. Getting the kids off screens, family in.
Thank you.
Sunday morning tryouts, family in. Mum? Can we have a sleepover? Family in. Long day, family in.
Jump into the all-new Skoda Kodiaq, our ultimate family-ing SUV.
Skoda. Oh, can I have some?
Sarel Uve in at number 3. Slip in place for the left-hander. Wicket in the over, 27 for 1.
Well done, Suhail.
Stop, yeah. Point.
Looks a bit cold, doesn't he, Alan Donald on the left? His Warwickshire coat on there to keep him warm. It is a coolish evening now in Northampton. A little bit of rain around, thankfully not too hard, and the players are just getting on with it. Amir Yamin then, second over. Good first over once he got his length right. He got a little bit too full early on. It's a decent shot. It's like he wants to get on top of the bounce. And like you say, Niall, quick hands.
JP Dumini looking to flip it leg side. He found the boundary earlier with a similar stroke. Just gets it a little bit too early, but it's all about the catch. It's wonderful for Misbah because it's a swirling wind out there and there's spitting rain. Settled under it and took the catch with a tumble. Schneeman's flying here, 16 from 10. South Africa need to win. They need to win quickly. That net run rate is so poor at the moment. Cross seam from Amir holding it across the seam.
अच्छा कम बैक है स्लिप चाहिए
मिड विकेट नहीं है नहीं
SJRV, South African Test cricketer, scored a century up at Headingley on the last South African tour against England, so has success in this country.
He tried to pull it leg side to the big gap at mid-wicket. This is probably a little bit easier for Amir Yamin with the angle that he can get into the left-hander for slip in place. Third is back, and there's a deep square leg. Yeah, that's that angle that he can produce from slightly wider of the crease.
Yeah, just stand corrected. The century against New Zealand in Christchurch a couple of years ago, not at Headingley. I remember him playing it against England. 73 at Lord's. I was bumping him up and I got the wrong postcode. A ton in New Zealand's all well and good though.
How was my former teammate when you spoke to him, Devon Malcolm? Was he okay?
Good form. He's got a big day here on Sunday.
Follow your favorite sports
as well.
from the comfort of your new dream
what
home.
You don't realise with
Property
Devon
Finder.
Malcolm, 1,054 first-class wickets
shot लगा दिया है इस
in
बार.
304 matches, and obviously that best of 9 for 57 in Test match against South Africa at the Oval. And he didn't start till really late. He was 26 when he came down from Sheffield. He was playing at Sheffield Collegiate Cricket Club and came down to Derbyshire, where he spent a long time, and then here in Northamptonshire and Leicester were his 3 clubs. Still plays a little bit, I think, for the PCA Legends side. And he's now a match manager. Little inside edge and a boundary to finish the over. 36 for 1.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos and
ऐसे तुरंत आप सभी लोगों को मैंने 1000 रुपीस का गिव अवे अनाउंस.
For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
6 for 1. JP Duminy is the man dismissed. Target is 211. Need a win, and they need to win quickly. SJ Irwe is out there on 4, and Jacques Snyman on 17, who's found the boundary 4 times. Wahab Riaz, left arm pace into the attack. He's got a bit of a shoulder injury. We saw him clutching at his shoulder up at Edgbaston in the last fixture. A few running repairs and a bit of tape and probably a couple of painkillers, and they've pushed him out the door to bowl a few left arm swingers. Deep backward square leg and deep mid wicket, the 2 men patrolling the boundary. All right, let's go downstairs. Mandira, who have you got?
I have here with me Chief Consultant WCL and Director ITW, Mr. Vivek Chandra. You've been an integral part of getting this tournament together. How happy are you with its success?
It looks good out there in it, and over the last 5 days that we have been playing, it has been quite good. People have been turning up in the ground with a full house, India-Pakistan, so you couldn't have asked for more, and in this place as well, it looks quite good.
Big 6 over there. My next question was, it's a lovely ground, great contest between bat and ball, plenty of big hits. How do you think the matches are panning out?
Quite good, like this one, we had a big 6 here. We have seen flying 6s. There are 2 batsmen with 7 6s in England. Today we had Shajil, in the other batting with 6 6s as well. So it has gone quite well for us in terms of a good contest between bat and ball. And it has been a couple of very close games as well. Australia first game, I remember, almost 200, and it was chased. This game prior to this one, 200 was chased as well. So yes, it has been an even contest between bat and ball. And as an ideal cricket fan, this is what we all would have loved and wanted.
Absolutely. Now, after the success of the first year, what are the plans for the next year to make it bigger and better?
You want me to spill the beans, which is yet to be out there, but yeah, definitely we are looking forward to come back here in a much bigger manner, probably take this event to more than 2 stadiums next year, but it's still under the planning phase, but we are definitely coming back for the next 6 years out here. This is the first year, another 5 years, we are here in UK, and Edgbaston would be the home, but we would have few more grounds like this one, and really, I love this ground. It gives you a proper county feel, all the kind of cricket that we have seen while growing up. Those white fences which you can't see right now, but behind these screens there are white fences. So we have loved the atmosphere out here. It's home of cricket, and we would definitely come back.
May all your plans come into fruition. All the very best for the rest of the tournament, Mr. Chandra.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mandira. Now, where's Nikhil Chopra?
Well, I couldn't believe it. It's just there. Nikhil, just go and pick it up and climb down. Look, it's Justin. We saw you looking down. Where is Nikhil? Where's he got? It's a good hit, by the way. It's a big hit. We'll see if we can get Nikhil back out in a minute. He's coming now. Nikhil, now just to the left. Keep going keep going. Keep coming, Nikhil. Keep coming. Keep coming. That's it. Now jump over. That's it. That's it.
Oh, good Nikhil. Getting his hands dirty for a change.
A little quick single. Yep, that's fine.
Good to hear from Vivek Chandra there. He's a top fella. Lives in Dubai. Very hospitable when you're in his backyard. Loves the game of cricket. Loves county cricket. So it's been a real big plus point for him personally, bringing this tournament to not just Edgbaston but Northamptonshire. I'm sure there's other grounds looking around the country thinking, I wouldn't mind a bit of this.
Yeah, looking forward. Hopefully I can be a part of it. We've enjoyed our time here. They've looked after us really well. Apparently even the kebabs have been sent today. Not that we... Oh, you've got yours, have you? Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, I've got one. Look. Sheikh kebab. Look forward to tucking into that.
Well, that's where it's come from. Mem Saab. Beautiful.
Looking after the locals. Looking after the Northamptonians.
Well, you could say that a few clubs, you.
I'll tell you what, you've got three gags. You just regurgitate the same jokes.
You should have said that's rich coming from you. We both had three clubs. What were you? Leicestershire, Kent here.
Yeah, that's me, yeah.
I was Derbyshire, Hampshire, Lancashire. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful shot. Short of a length and just helped over mid-on. This has been a good start by South Africa. They're nearly 50 already.
Yeah, two players that are currently playing an international of fairly recent times in SJ Erwi and Jacques Snyman, who's still playing first class and domestic T20 cricket in South Africa, played in the SA20 last year for Pretoria Capital. So all of a sudden the young pups that Dale Steyn mentioned are doing the business.
Right, well, 5 overs are done. It's 48 for 1.
It's all good. You have a Tucson. So you can enjoy quiet driving with electric mode. The new Hyundai Tucson. 0% APR and 24-hour test drive now available.
163 needed from 90. South Africa champions starting so well today here in Northampton. 48 for 1. Snyman and SJ Erwi playing beautifully. Left hand, right hand.
Take second.
Deep backward square and deep mid wicket for the left-handed Erwi. Nice touch, clipped. There is protection, as I mentioned. Sharjeel, come back for 2. Nikhil Chopra, he's come in from climbing the gutters to try and find the cricket ball, and he looks a bit more accomplished with the microphone in hand.
Thank you, Niall. Yeah, reinforcements for the South Africa champions working. They also got to 50. Still 5 deliveries left in that power play. Yeah, when Pakistan champions got 210, they probably would have been thinking easy game. Now, I think just tails up for the Pakistan champions.
Very good. Very nice from Amir. I don't think there's any score safe in this tournament because the pitches have been so good and chasing has been of a very high standard. Pakistan have been exceptional this tournament. 4 from 4. Just think back to their first game when they chased down that healthy total against Australia. Really did set the benchmark for their performances to date. Crunched with consummate ease.
The power that Irby generates through the ball is commendable. We've also been able to find the gap that he was looking for. Game on. This is 54 for 1, 5.3 overs gone. And especially Pakistan, their strength also in their bowling, the spinners, bowling with the wet ball, the finger spinners. Shoaib Afridi, I think they would be tested today on these sort of conditions.
Well, they're under pressure here, Pakistan. First time in a while.
Well, they've got this 28-run partnership now of 17 deliveries. This partnership grows like we've seen on this surface. Somebody gets going. Richard Levy,
just towards you, just
Mackenzie, Jacques Callis, Dan Villas has a phenomenal day. He got about 43, 44 from 17 deliveries. So they have that sort of batting. If this partnership, like we've seen on this particular surface, goes from 50 to 70 to 90, then they get that platform.
Yeah, Werner Philander, he can put bat to ball, but they need a big score. 16 and 24 for Irwi and Snyman. That won't win them a game. They need a big 70 or 80. Oh my God! What a punch that is for an Ease My Trip 6, baby!
Talk about somebody generating so much power with that sort of ease. Now we see from Snyman how much time he's got. Picture perfect, hold that pose, hold that pose. All the cameramen taking a picture. Wow, where has Snyman been hiding? Harry Singh would be a happy man with these reinforcements.
Full toss, pump down the ground. Oh, this is brilliant. What a great power play for South Africa champions. Finally, the box can smile and have a bit of a song in the crowd. 65 for 1.
There's no better setting for this summer of sport.
Aren't you not supposed to be in Paris?
Then right here in good old Blighty. Incredible teamwork from these two seasoned pros. Ruthless from Ellie Simmons. Oh, he's overcooked that. But here comes British Gas. Oh, we're back in the game and the fans are loving that.
British Gas, powering home fans.
End of the power play. End of the power play.
The best power play for the South African champions by a country mile. 65 for 1. What a wonderful start here for Irwi and Snyman. Now, a bit of a change of pace. Shoaib Malik into the attack. I think it's a good ploy, this, Nikhil. Take a bit of pace out of the game. Take a bit of pace out of the ball.
Well, Shoaib Malik's been bowling really well right through the tournament as well. Completely agree. Take some pace off. Couple to grip the surface. You just probably need one delivery to grip and see that little bit of turn, just to put that little confusion in Irvi. And if it can do it from within the stumps, that little doubt creator delivery.
Well bowled, Malik.
Yeah, SJ Irwi has been playing a bit of club cricket over in the UK. Comes over most summers to play a bit of club cricket. This is the final ball of the power play. It's a full P. help yourself. Jacques Snyman, who's in great touch. 34 from 16 with 5 boundaries in it too. And he's now holds the key, Nikhil, to try and get that 70-80. To try and get the SA champions a victory. Api Kamanachin Balo, my friends from Bangladesh.
Salam Malik. We are from Bangladesh, supporting Pakistan.
Well done, Malik. हाथ में नहीं आराम से पहले सांस लेके फिर फेंकना ताकि हाथों में आए बॉल रिलैक्स होके बॉल दे कुछ नहीं होता सलाम मलिक बॉय इजी नहीं होना
Me neither. Get him.
Oh, you're joking.
The Tigers are in the house. Maybe next year we might get the Bangladesh side in. With a Mashrafe Mortaza, Abdul Razak.
You like the pace on that delivery from Shoaib Malik, and also altering the length, going round the wicket, trying to angle it into the left hand and probably get one to grip and turn away from the left hander. This is going to be interesting. Round the wicket, block hole.
Down the ground, there is protection. Yeah, but a Bangladesh team would bring real value to the tournament. Think of all the fans around England who have moved over from Dhaka and Chattogram and Khulna, Rajshahi. A European team be nice. A little bit of Scotland, Netherlands, Ireland, Italy, Germany. Team Europe. Kevin might have to change teams. He might not get retained. He's only had one bat.
Well done, Malik.
So you're proposing an Ease My Trip actual World Championship of Legends with the World Cup?
100%. Let's do it. Let's think big. Let's think big.
$2027.
Malik.
Been a very, very good event so far. Very enjoyable. Miss stumping, Cameron Akmal. No turn. Batter stranded. Akmal misses it. It goes for 4 byes. Happy days. 7 done. 75 for 1.
At Amazon, we offer employees up to £8,000 towards training and career growth. So you can learn new skills you never thought you'd have.
You go there. Right, time over.
South African bench happy. 75 for 1. Bad miss that from Cameron Akmal. That was a routine stumping. Irvi was a long way down the pitch. Now, Boom Boom Afridi. That's why the crowd are on their feet. Oh, that's a dreadful ball. Brilliant fielding. That is top class. Amir out in the deep, because that was hit like a tracer bullet.
Yeah, just dragged it down, Shahid Afridi. Very nearly carrying to Amir. I mean, he did a good job, really good job. With that sort of awkward bounce, he was hit with power.
Yeah, Shahid Afridi, who played for Northamptonshire in the T20 Blast in 2015, if I'm correct. Looking at Max, our analyst and statsman and numbers guru for help there. I think 2015. Shahid Afridi came in to play a bit of T20 cricket. Played for a lot of teams, Shahid Afridi, but I'm fairly certain he donned the colours of the Steelbacks.
Well, Shahid Afridi has been bowling really well in the competition. He's been picking up wickets at regular intervals, breaking partnerships as well. This partnership of now 49 of just 26. Shahid Afridi will be looking to pick up a wicket here. We'll still need 10.5 an over to try and win this game, chase down 211.
Reverse sweep is on.
Easy, sweep. Upar, hawa mein.
Only one man at backward point. I've seen SJ play a lot of cricket, both red ball and white ball in South Africa, and he loves getting down and sweeping and reverse sweeping. 2015, I was correct. Boom boom for Northants. That was a big signing. David Ripley was the head coach at the time. That was a real coup. Misbah's out in the deep, patrolling. Moves well to his left, can't keep the batters to a single. Now then, Nikhil, what's happening here?
Well, you got Saeed Ajmal warming up. I think impact sub coming on because we've seen that right through the tournament as well. Every single game he's coming as the impact sub and creating impact the way he's been bowling as well. I'll tell you what, just get a feeling now this 54-run partnership. Somehow Pakistan would be looking to break this partnership. If they continue batting the way they are, they get close. They will pose a big threat to the Pakistan champions. 210 on that scoreboard. That's how good a surface that is to bat on, and especially with Irvi and Snyman.
Yeah, it's game on here, 100%. Excellent from Malik in the deep and mopping up. Well, the head honchos, some of the people that make this tournament happen. Great to have all the staff from the tournament here supporting in person. Not always possible, but we're all having a wonderful time. Players, commentators, fans. Again on the reverse. Boom Boom took pace out of it. He's going to hobble away, Boom Boom. He's nursing a bit of a niggle. 8 done, 83 for 1.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Well, it's match 13, and South Africa are going to feel like it's lucky for them because they need a win. Another 128 runs from 72. It seems a lot, but on this surface, on this ground, that's very, very doable. We've got a bit of impact sub-action. Saeed Ajmal is in, the off-spinner. Sharjeel Khan is out. So a bit of finger spin and a batter out. Good move for Pakistan.
Yeah, Sharjeel Khan not part of the game now, and Saeed Ajmal, and we've seen that right through the tournament as well. And we've seen for both Irvi as well as Snyman how they go about getting runs against spin. That would be the key for the South Africa champions.
It's a little bit ungainly, but he's picked the gap. He's done just that. There was a little bit of lack of communication in the deep. Will you, won't you? In the end, neither did.
Found the gap between long on and deep mid-wicket. It just goes to show the pace of the outfield. If you get in the gap, decent amount of timing, you will get value for your shots.
It's a great ground for one-day cricket, white ball cricket. Because there's small boundaries and there's pockets where the ball just races away. That was one of them. Felt like the fielder should haul it in, just kept getting away from them. Good bowling this though. from Shoaib Maliki, just firing the ball in, trying to cramp the batter, to get into that leg stump line. Loyal fans wherever Pakistan go. It's not a happy hunting ground for Pakistan. Lost the World Cup game here against Bangladesh back in '99, which was a huge moment in the game of cricket, a huge victory for Bangladesh. Pulled away, pace off it. 2 games of that World Cup were played at this venue. South Africa played, I think, against Sri Lanka, and West Indies, Pakistan losing to Bangladesh. So the only 2 ODIs in the men's game that have been played here. Lots of women's international cricketers played here. You get a bit of youth international cricket. Australia under 19s played England under 19s last season. I remember watching that. Good talented Aussies coming through the system. Now that sounded very, very nice, and it looked even better. It's an Ease My Trip 6-up.
I was just looking to flight that ball and probably bowl it slightly more back of the length than the reach of Irvi gets to it. You need plenty more. The way these two been striking the ball, it's like they've come with a purpose, with reinforcements, that the responsibilities on their shoulders to try and win the game.
One boundary and over. The required rate's 10.24. One boundary and over will keep you thereabouts. So as big a task as it is for South Africa, when you break it down, you try and pick one boundary and over, pick up some 1s and 2s, and you're thereabouts pretty much every over. Even if you need 40 off the last 3, with wickets in hand, that's doable. Very well bowled. Very, very well bowled. 6 off the over, but there was only goes for 12 in the end, including that maximum. 9 done, 95 for 1.
Brought Arthur Beach back with your family in. Getting the kids off screens, family in.
Thank you.
Sunday morning tryouts, family in. Mum?
Can we have a sleepover?
Family in. Long day, family in.
Jump into the all-new Skoda Kodiaq, our ultimate familying SUV.
Skoda. Oh, can I have some?
Boom, boom, to continue. Tucked. Wants a couple. It's going to get back for a couple. He's been a good addition, Jacques Snyman.
Now if you got a rag and you got conditions where there's been a bit of rain as well, watch the condition of the ball. When you just keep rubbing it on one side, the whiteness starts to come off, and if you've got some pace battery like the Pakistan champion, you will see a hint of a reverse swing as well. It's also how you use the towel on the ball.
I'll tell you what, Nikhil Chopra, you're a skillful bowler if you can get reverse swing today in Northampton. It's rained since 6 a.m. It's 8 degrees. That is great skills. A few people at the back of the box saying, easy, what can I use? I'll get a reverse swinging out there.
It'll only happen if you just rub one side of the ball, and with the Kookaburra ball, if it gets wet, if you with a dry towel, just look to rub one side of the ball.
So when fielders are in the deep, like Misbah there, he should be keeping that throw up, not letting the throw on the bounce.
Yeah, of course, that is part of the ploy as well. You only try and throw 1 bounce, 2 bounces when you want the ball to get old, but with these sort of skiddy conditions, I completely agree. You want to keep the ball up.
Paul Nicholls being asked the question, where's it pitched? Outside leg potentially is quite high. Thought maybe just pitched outside leg stump. Boom Boom says must be. I don't think so. Can't believe it.
You could hear Kamran Akmal go, it's going to turn, it's going to turn. Wait for the turn. Wow, Riaz not feeling in the deep. Nice change of pace by Shahid Afridi. Just not allowing either Irvi or Snyman any sort of pace.
Boom Boom just nursing a sore groin. Just a little niggle, I think, there. Boom Boom Afridi at the toss. Yunus Khan said he's 50% fit. Snyman sitting on 47. Oh, that's a good over. That is a really high class over. Just 4 off it. 10 overs have been bowled. 99 for 1. Get yourself a cup of tea and a break.
Thank you, sir.
Two fighters shaped by victory and marked by defeat. Their paths set to cross in the ultimate British heavyweight collision. Who will rise to conquer? The Juggernaut! And start on the road to redemption. Joyce v. Chisora, live on TNT Sports.
Remember me, I'm the one who had you, baby. Remember me, I'm the one who had you,
You're a hustler, boy. When I just eat, I could win sweet prizes like a Lux Getaway, phones, and vouchers on my favourite food, yeah? Whoa, score your own prize, Nicholas.
Alright, challenging winning vibes. Order today to win from thousands of amazing prizes.
Did somebody say just please? Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
So to go. South Africa champions need 112 runs for the win. Only one run in it at this stage in the first innings. South Africa champions currently on 99 for 1 off town.
It's been a wonderful run chase as far as South Africa is concerned. They need 112 of 60. Superb partnership this between Irvi and Snyman. The only wicket to fall was that of JP Dumni in leading edge. Not the easiest of catches in these conditions, but was missed by under the ball. He's never going to miss that. Way up into the air, that one. Well watched, well judged, and completes the catch in the end. But it's all about this partnership here for South Africa. They look comfortable. Need 112 of 60, South Africa. Two current batters, Irvi and Snyman, especially Snyman, has looked so good. It's Irvi on strike, and it's going to be Shoaib Malik to bowl his third. Starts off with a half tracker and ease my trip maximum. Do you like that, Coggy?
What, the way you said ease my trip maximum? Absolutely, Deep. Thought it was excellent. You delivered it beautifully, so did the batter. Just waited, didn't it? A little bit flatter. Not happy, Shoaib Malik.
Shouldn't be happy with himself. The way he started, obviously not easy. With this drizzle and a wet white ball, it's never easy to grip, especially if you're a spinner. Yeah, the surface is good to bat on, and with this drizzle and all, it's got better. Ball sliding on nicely. Well, it's downtown. Another Ease My Trip 6. Back to back now.
Yeah, it's a good shot, isn't it? He's just over pitched. He's tried to get it right in the block hole. Shoaib Malik. This is the first one. Flatter. This one just gets under. He gets underneath it. Hits straight back over his head. 2 from 2 then. Deep.
It's just the kind of start they would have wanted after the break. Oh, make it 3 out of 3. Back to back, third Ease My Trip 6. And he reaches his half century as well. Of just 28. It started off a little slowly, but then has picked it up and has reached that milestone before Snyman.
You could just hear it, couldn't you? It came straight out the middle of his bat. The best of the 3 so far. Could we see it, Deep? Could we see 6 in the over?
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. 3 out of 3 so far. Ooh, down the ground. Not this over. We'll get a couple of runs though. Oh, this is going to be such a good game. It's going to go down to the wire, it seems. 92 of 56.
Well, they've got themselves into a position to win the game from here. It's just whether they want to try and win it with a bit of time to go because of their run rate, or whether they just win it and then see what they've got to do tomorrow against India.
Yeah, good call, that one. But they need to win at least this one. First things first, just try and win it. Oh, was in the slot again. Couldn't connect as well. Yeah, they need to win both these games, South Africa. Here tonight, and then tomorrow against India. That's a really good knock. Irvi is predominantly known for his red ball cricket. Not much as far as T20 is concerned. A full toss, leading edge. No, won't reach to the fielder.
I think he's a top edge onto his helmet. I think that is top edge onto his helmet. It is given an over. They'll just have to check him, I think, get the physio on. 11 overs gone, 120 for 1.
Brought Arthur Beach back with your family in. Getting the kids off screens, family in.
Thank you.
Sunday morning tryouts, family in.
Mum? Can we have a sleepover?
Family in. Long day, family in.
Jump into the all-new Skoda Kodiaq, our ultimate familying SUV.
Skoda.
Oh, can I have some?
With the West Indies champions taking on the Australian champions. Australian champions have already qualified. West Indies, they looked so good earlier today. Chasing down 209. And then the second game, India champions. They need to win that. So does South Africa. They need to win both their games, South Africa, to stay in that hunt.
We've got a little break at the moment because the last ball of Shoaib Malik's over, they just literally top edged it straight into his helmet. So they have to just do the protocol around concussion. And also check that the helmet is okay as well. There's no crack in there.
Yeah, they want him to stay there, South Africa. Yeah, took his time early on, and then he's picked it up. And how? 53 not out of 31. He's brought in for this game Shai Lurvy in place of a few injured South Africans, and he's made it count. He's on strike now. It's going to be a freebie. Oh, nicely floated up in the air. You generally don't see a freebie doing that very often.
No, I think that's because he's struggling a bit with his back or something, so he can't get through the crease, you know, when he used to attack and generates that pace. And what he does is just get a little bit of also acceleration off the pitch.
Oh, another googly, but straight to the fielder this time, Yunus Khan. But so much depends on this pair here. They're in really good partnership. 94 of 51.
Well ball, Lala.
There's a lot of batters to come after this, but I'm not too sure how many of them are playing regular cricket though.
Or fit.
Or fit, fair point. That's a quicker one. I want two here. I won't get it though. It's been a good over so far, just a couple of singles. I won't be surprised if the next two Irvi on strike now might be looking for a boundary. Done so well to keep up with the required run rate so far. Oh, that's impact outside off stump, is it? He went right across his stumps. Wanted to play really fine down leg side.
I'm telling your voice when that goes, hits him on the pad. You've got your typical wicket keeping head on there deep. You go up. Oh, that was so. And I get it. As a bowler, it's the same as me. As soon as it gets near those pads. Well, Mackay doesn't look like he'll be bowling soon. And then people say to me, do you fancy a game? And I see that. Absolutely not.
There would have been a few more ice packs for you, it seems, not just the calf.
The only ice I want is in a glass.
Yeah. You like your beverage on the rocks, do you?
Yeah, just a lemonade or a, you know, whatever else. Water.
I didn't ask for it. That's in the gap, played it fine. You go, oh, he does well, Bob Riaz.
Well done, Bob.
Yeah, 5 runs off from that over 12 done. It's 125 for 1.
Umpire's cap, please.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
8.
And the way I'm sure they're looking at this run chase is try and leave themselves, 60 off the last 5? So they need 26 off the next 3, which is 18 from 24, which is quite comfortable, and then go hard in those last 5.
Very impressive indeed.
Yes, thank you very much. I didn't even have to take my shoes and socks off to do counting that either.
That's what you reckon's happening there?
So they're taking the shoes and socks off. He was trying to help me, Afridi. Former teammate of mine from Derbyshire and Hampshire. What a man. Good man.
Oh, there you go. Another one. Two is the call, but won't get it. Right, so 85 of 47. And so far at this venue, the last 5 overs been quite productive for the batting side, isn't it?
It's on round. Thank you.
Yeah, the last 5 yesterday got plenty, both India and Australia. So was the case the first game here today as well.
I think Australia's was 78 from the last 4. Dan Christian and Ben Cutting.
He goes aerial, goes straight, and it's in the gap. Now he brings up, oh no, it's Irvi. But the partnership does cross that 100 barrier. It's 103 of 58.
Yeah, he bisects long on and deep mid-wicket. Gets it right in the middle. Pick the gap. And I think we've said throughout the first couple of days here, there's pockets where the field inside cannot cover. That is one of those areas.
Yeah, stand and deliver for Irvi. It doesn't help the left-hand, right-hand combination either. It's gone round the wicket again. Slow one. Pulls it to the onside and the gap again. Another boundary. Wow, that's just amazing hitting.
This wicket is just something unreal here. When it gets like this, it's so difficult to defend any total. Got to do something as a bowler. Think, okay, what is he waiting for? He's waiting for length at the moment. So what can I do differently? Can I bowl a wide Yorker? I know you can't bowl bouncers in this competition, so wide Yorker. Slow ball is a danger if he picks it early. Got to try something as a bowler. You can't just run up and think I'm just going to hit length and just see how I go, because you'll be going out to Northampton.
Yeah, like me. What I did yesterday.
Yeah, you do know that the games are in Northampton. You had a little trip up to Trent Bridge, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
How was Nottingham? At least it begins with the same letter N.
Yes, I get
and
that.
And the second one is O.
And the third as well.
No, there's a T, there's an R in Northampton. Oh, yeah. You see, that's where you went wrong.
That's where I got wrong. Jeez, that was a good drive though, I must tell you that. Oh, slow one, picked it up early. Went over extra cover, another boundary. 3 back-to-back boundaries now in this over.
Look, he's tried something. He hasn't just dished up the same pace, Sahil Khan. He's tried that one out the back of the hand where he's got wickets previously with. But you can see his trigger point is just taking him deep in his crease and he's waiting. So for me, maybe consider going around the wicket or over and aiming for that wide line and then pack the offside. Do something.
And that's also the longer part, isn't it? Offside for Irvi right now. It's pretty long. Just go wide outside, off stump, get another fielder in the deep.
And now you're over the wicket. You can create the angle as well. So you can go across.
He might actually try and do that because he's got a deep point, which is going finer now.
But you see, I look at this and this looks to me like a mixed field. He's got a short third. He's now got a cover point, a deep third and a deep extra cover.
Wide, yes, given.
See, I like that. But for me, I want to have somebody else up on the leg side and say, if you want to hit that across and go down and sweep me, good luck.
Yeah, I mean, do you really need a deep square leg for that? If you're bowling this line.
Yeah, and the reason why that's not wide is because the batter has gone across. He actually gave it wide, but I don't think it should have been wide because the batter went across and the umpire should just give him a little bit more room.
Oh, 2 straight. He's got punished. Another ease my trip maximum.
I said to leave 60 off the last 5. I think that I'm trying to leave 40 off the last 5.
You also spoke about improving their net run rate. That's exactly what they're trying to do, it seems.
Get the game done now. You're only 1 down. Get it done as quickly as possible. Win it in 18. Why not? When they're in this form at the moment, no one can stop them.
Yeah, he's also aware of what Sohail is trying to do. So every time you see him walk right across his stumps. I don't think he does need that deep square leg. He can easily get that fielder in and another one on the offside on the boundary. It was full toss. Oh, manages to stop that. Razak the fielder, 20 from that over. 145 for 1.
Brought half the beach back with your family in. Getting the kids off screens, family in.
Thank you.
Sunday morning tryouts, family in. Mum?
Can we have a sleepover?
Family in. Long day, family in.
Jump into the all-new Skoda Kodiaq, our ultimate familying SUV.
Skoda.
Oh, can I have some?
By 66 of 42. Really good position, the South Africans here. But need to finish these two. With South Africa and run chases. Got to be a little careful here. So when you're in there, these two batters, they need to finish it off.
I was waiting when you'd come up with that one.
Well,
congratulations, by the way.
Thank you very much.
It's a fantastic win, but, you know.
Pretty fresh in the memory.
Don't rub it in with South Africans, you know. We'd already gone by then.
Oh, nicely flighted. And finally gets that milestone. He's been waiting for it for a while. 55 of 32. Snyman gets to his half century as well.
His third Ease My Trip 6 to bring up his half century. 5 fours in this innings and a strike rate of just over 170. At the moment, this is looking easy for South Africa.
It's nicely done. Very good cricket indeed. Oh, top fielding. And Syed Ajmal, the fielder there. I'm sure the third umpire will be brought into this thing, but from where we are in that vantage position that we have, it seemed that he's done a superb job here.
Good commitment. Good commitment. Yeah, looks fine. So saves the run. Yunus Khan was happier. He was clapping. Look at him clapping in the distance there. Yunus Khan.
And Pakistan unbeaten so far this series.
Well balled.
Again, smart cricket. Yeah, 56 of 39. They've been so good, these two.
Well balled, Lala.
That's the quicker one. The interesting character, isn't it? Shahid Afridi. Spend a lot of time with him, I'm sure.
No!
Your teammate.
Sorry, I was trying to listen to the Afrikaans that the two batters were just...
Do you understand Afrikaans?
A little bit, but I couldn't understand that. Yeah, I played a lot with Shahid Afridi. I think that was the question you was asking me. What a man. A real inspiration, one of those people who just want to be involved in every part of the game. End of the 14th over, 156 for 1.
There's no better setting for this summer of sport.
Aren't you not supposed to be in Paris?
Then right here in good old Blighty. Incredible teamwork from these two seasoned pros. Ruthless from Ellie Simmons. Oh, he's overcooked that. But here comes British Gas. Oh, we're back in the game and the fans are loving that.
British Gas, powering home fans.
Right, in cruise control now, South African champions. 55 required of 36, 9 wickets in hand. 2 set batters, both up, have crossed 50. A partnership worth 129. So you said you understand Afrikaans, so there's one of those 10 languages that you do understand.
Yeah, there's one of them, yeah. Only certain words I know, but... Lekker, that's one.
Is that the only word? Wabriaz into the attack now.
Baie lekker?
Yeah, all that travel.
Yeah, you've taught me a few words. Some good words. Please and thank you.
spend a lot of time together, isn't it, enough late?
Oh, we do. We have recently, haven't we? Nice little trips. Went to the Asia Cup, didn't we? In Colombo.
One bounce to the fielder. Yeah, the Asia Cup during the bubble, England series.
Yeah. That was in India, wasn't it? Where were we in India with those one-dayers with England?
All over the place, weren't we? We travelled quite a bit.
Yeah.
From one venue to the other.
Yeah, we were always on the back of the plane somewhere, weren't we?
Yeah, that's what happens when travelling with the players. Oh, very average delivery. A half-tracker on the pads, but does it really well. Snyman to play it as fine as he did to get that boundary.
And they're now under 50 to win this game, 49 from 33. Most sides are comfortable chasing 50 in the last 5. You remember South Africa trying to get this game done to help their net run rate, which is in dire need of improvement. They're going to try and get themselves into the semi-finals on Friday here. Still got to take on India tomorrow, but get this job done as quick as possible.
Ooh. A little adventurous there from Snyman. Didn't work out this time. But it's a very, very important game for South Africa. If you look at the points table there, Pakistan and Australia have qualified. Now South Africa, even though they haven't won a single game so far, but if they go on to win the next 2, which is here tonight and then tomorrow against India, and mind you, that net run rate, that's important. That's very, very important. Not just about winning those games, but winning them with good enough margins. That'll make things so interesting. Having said that, if South Africa do end up losing tonight, that would mean that both West Indies and India would qualify for the semi-finals then. Junior Nitini waiting to get in with those gloves straight after this delivery. Nope. The next one, because this one's a wide. So you got one more to go.
I'd left you on your own then, sorry. Sorry, Dave, there's another ball to go.
I know you're busy, man. You got so much to do, places to go. 15 done, 165 for 1.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Are smashing Pakistan champions right now here in Northampton. 46 needed from 30 with 9 wickets in hand. Wonderful partnership between Jacques Snyman and S.J. Irvi. 138 off 76. What a difference a venue can make. Edgbaston was not very pleasant for South Africa, Wakar, was it? But they've enjoyed themselves in Northamptonshire.
Change of persons also, because they brought some new players. There's so many injuries and had so many issues, but it's good to see them finishing well. I mean, it's not done yet. They still got one more game tomorrow, but they're playing like champions today. We've seen a couple of balls being changed. Some went out of the park and some little damp and soggy and wet, and there's so much happened today. First game over 200 runs and chased down quite comfortably, and it seemed like we're going to have another 200 going to be chased down again.
Well, the impact player is going to have a ball. Syed Ajmal. He came in for Sharjeel Khan, so finally going to see the impact player with 5 overs remaining. I'm not sure what kind of impact he's going to be able to make with the run rate just 9.2 needed.
Well, he's going to come out with all the tricks he's got, all these dusras and tisras and yokers, and he had so many of them during his playing days. But this is pressure.
Chipped up and over, extra cover. Lovely hands from SJ Irvi, just inside out, just lifting it over. Short extra cover, Yunus Khan.
We have seen some excellent shots played by both these South African batters, but this one a beauty. This is proper. This is just making himself a little room and just playing over extra cover. This shot always looks good, and especially when the left-hander playing, it looks even better. Again, could have been out. A little lazy effort from Saeed Ajmal.
Good start, Shabash.
South African smiles, finally.
Coming over to you, right arm over.
Snyman, 65 for 40. It's been very powerful against seamers. How can he go against the wily Saeed Ajmal? Deep backward point is in operation. Long off is straight. Tries to go wide of that man. Shoaib Malik, who's actually feeling very straight there at long off for Snyman. Just having a wee snack. Little energy bar.
He deserves that.
Oh, now then, was that a chance? It was airborne once again. Ajmal angling into leg stump, and Irvi trying to loft it over Yunus. Did he get a finger on it? Highest partnership of the tournament now so far between the two South Africans.
Oh, close but not close enough. Even Saeed Ajmal realized that he should have taken his catch in the previous over also. It was very similar. He didn't give it a good try. But how well Irvi's playing. No, that's poor. That's not good bowling. He got away with it. Got the toe end of the bat.
That's almost stopped.
Well, they're allowed an off day, Pakistan. They were 4 from 4. So they're allowed an off day, and actually probably if they are to lose a game, not a bad time to lose it now. Already got the job done to qualify. A very good over for South Africa. 12 off it. 16 have been bowled. 177 for 1.
So, what big Hollywood star did you get for a movie?
I got Mr. Hollywood himself.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Huh. Clooney's let himself go. Stand up. Like this. Don't flinch, don't flinch. No. It's like Mr. Hollywood never made a movie before.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, you've got a soggy bottom. Just make it simple. With 2-for-1 cinema tickets when you take out the qualifying products to compare the market.
Dues for the Pakistan champions in match 13. It's safe to say none have really enjoyed their evening, apart from Afridi, who bowled nicely, 4 overs for 28. Everyone else has been taken apart. Wahab Riaz for his third off, a slightly shorter run because of that shoulder injury.
I don't think Pakistan were expecting this sort of performance from South Africa. They were a little complacent, and in batting also they were not really up to the mark. They'll probably learn from this moving forward. They're in the semi-final. Yes, you're right that if you want to lose a match, lose now, because important games coming up now.
Yeah, feels he misses it there. SJ Irvi wants to lift that one over, extra cover, one of his go-to areas. Just rehearsing the shot of the non-striker's end. Good crowd in again tonight, I must say. Clubbed leg side.
last couple of overs, Snyman couldn't really get it going. No ball. I can see the arm from the corner of the television. His arm coming out means Wahab Riaz has overstepped, so that is not going to be that great for Pakistan, because this game is slipping away. They need wicket. They need to break this partnership. And at this stage, you give a free hit, that's asking trouble.
Yeah, good call. Out in the middle. Free hit. 88 for 47. You get a free hit. Oh, lovely. Oh, what a shot that is. That's a beautiful Ease My Trip 6 off a free hit. Moves into the 90s.
It was Snyman earlier, beg your pardon, but then took over from Irvi. How still he was. Used the pace, opened the blade, and there we go. Beautiful strike, something to cheer for the owners.
Well, Wahab is struggling here. Wahab is struggling, I think. Mr. Long! Mr. Nidge Long! The great man from Kent. Is he a man of Kent or is he a Kentish man? That's the question. Depends where you're born in Kent, whether you're a man of Kent or a Kentish man. It depends which part of Kent you're born. Gone. He's gone, I think. Yeah, Wahab is gone. He was not fully fit before the game, and now he is done and dusted for tonight. That is a big loss for Pakistan.
Yeah, I couldn't understand why he was included in the side today even, because we saw him limping in the previous match. He was struggling, yeah. Even when he's taking off, his left knee is troubling him. It was a shoulder earlier, and now I'm not sure if it's exactly the knee or hamstring or calf, but that is not good news for Pakistan. Big games coming up. We should have rested.
Tawfiq Umar is the sub-fielder. Former teammate of mine, Tawfiq Umar. Bangladesh Premier League, fine player, left-hander.
You have played with everyone, haven't you? Nile?
I get around.
Yeah, you've been around, I know. You're still involved with a lot of cricketers, looking after them and being friends with them. I saw you standing with Devon Malcolm earlier. Good to see him.
Yeah, great to see Devon. He's my next door neighbour, actually. Yeah, he's a terrific fella, Devon. A lot of time doing some wonderful work now and trying to get cricketers playing the game from different ethnic backgrounds and bringing diversity into the game in England. So that's what his role now. He's doing a wonderful job.
Niall, what is he doing there? He should be just on the bed, just getting the treatment done. He's just sitting with the opposition and having a chat. I think he realized that Damantali are going to go in.
Shoaib Malik down leg side. That's going to be a wide. Going to finish this over here. Shoaib Malik. 94 not out for SG Irwi. They need 23 to win. What a partnership. 161 from 87. What two superb additions to the South Africa champion side. Goes leg side. Doesn't get all of it. Oh, he's got to get a boundary though. He's got to get a boundary. I tell you what. And now he's pulled up short. Well, hopefully it's not a serious injury, that ankle. Oh my word.
I think once he missed the ball, he didn't feel that good. He tried to stop it, but that was a straightforward one, and you can't afford. He took it too lightly, and the ball spinning and bouncing a touch. And by the time he tried, oh yeah, he could have damaged himself a lot more. It's very, very lucky he himself and Pakistan also, because he's a man in form. You don't want to lose him, and that's not a good news now. I thought he's up and moving, but he realized that his ankle's been twisted.
Well, that could be Achilles, right at the back there, just above the back of your shoe. And that is nasty. If that is your Achilles, that can be very sore. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Shoaib Maqsood is going to be okay, we hope. Worthwhile, just don't need to walk now. Just wait for the physio and the trainer to come round, and if you need to be carried back to the sheds.
Ready, boys?
That could be a massive loss, that. SJ Irwi, 98 for the left-hander.
Well, the physio has been really busy tonight. 98.
That ball, the ball hasn't turned off the pitch. There'd be no spin on the actual pitch itself, but in the outfield, the ball gripped and bounced. 98 not out. Here we go. Tuckle, tickle. Can you? Will you get there? You will. It gets past Boo Boo Mafridi. It's 100 for SJ Irwi here in Northampton. He has brought life to the South African champions and given them a chance, potentially getting a win here, and setting up a showdown tomorrow against India.
Big cheer from the owners and the dugout. That's a fantastic knock. And the way they chased both these batters, putting up such a big partnership of 169 and that 100. I thought Snyman will get the 100 before him. That one straight to Razak. End of the 17th is 197 for 1.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Forget about it, just look at Irwi. SJ Irwi, 103. This is not good news for Shoaib Maqsood, who had a bit of a misfeel and then had to turn and chase and slipped. Short, top edge. I think it's going to land safely. It does. Lands in between four fielders, and Saeed Ajmal, the impact player, has to hustle after it and chase it himself. This is the moment, Waka. What a beautiful time to bring some joy to the South African faces.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for the South African legend in this tournament, but this will definitely bring big smile on his face, his owner's face, and of course the dugout. Excellent knock, very clean striker of the ball, and he plays 360. Hard man to bowl at.
Well done, ऐसे ही इसको.
Just a little nudge. Shouldn't be an issue. They need 12 runs of 16 deliveries. So under 5.
Need to get this game done now. $12 to win. Ooh. Good grip, decent grip, and bounce as always. Need to get this job done now and get themselves focused on India.
Did Yunus Khan miss the trick here? He should have brought Saeed Ajmal maybe a little earlier.
Did the same the last game as well. Ajmal only bowled, I think, in Birmingham's the 11th over. Now, a little appeal from Cameron Akmal, more for a bit of kidology than anything else, but dot balls, yes, in the context of this game, it's not going to make a massive difference, but they can't afford any 2 or 3 more dots here for that net run rate. Every ball counts here.
Well, he's the only one bowler who have caused some issues to these two at the crease. So he'll be bowling what, only 2 overs? Why not 4 overs?
Brilliant over this, just 2 off it. Erdway needs to think down the ground, needs to hit down the ground here. Hajmal's bounce has been too tricky. Outside the line of off stump, get through for a leg by, I think. Sensational over, just 2 singles and that leg by. 18 overs have been bowled, 200 for 1.
Brought half the beach back with your family in. Getting the kids off screens, family in.
Thank you.
Sunday morning tryouts, family in. Mum?
Can we have a sleepover?
Family in. Long day, family in.
Jump into the all-new Skoda Kodiaq, our ultimate familying SUV.
Skoda.
Oh, can I have some?
But if Pakistan can break this partnership and get a new batsman at the crease, who knows what's going to happen. And this is not a good news.
No, disappointing for Sohaib Maksud, who's played so well. But today it's all about SJ Hervé and Jacques Sneeman, who've played beautifully. 173 partnership. Tugged leg side, there was protection. England are going home, Walker.
They're already home.
The cricket, that is, not the football.
When is the football? Tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow night.
Yeah, that will be great. And there's also a test match tomorrow. Was it tomorrow? Day after. Tomorrow is a test match also, a big test match. Jimmy Anderson especially.
Probably get a 10-fer.
You need 8 wickets. Here we go. We've just been waiting for so long for this stroke from Snyman. He was very quiet in this partnership after the first 5-6 overs. But that is tonked hard.
Yeah, beautiful. Ease my trip 6 on the Jacques Sneeman. Just banged in, just sat up and he just said, hit me. And he did. Brilliant. Top class partnership between Hervé and Sneeman. 4 to win. Partnership's worth 180. Amazing batting. It's going to be a wide down leg side. Yeah, Jimmy Anderson's last test. What a career, Walker. You must have such admiration for him.
Well, I mean, it's hard to find words for him because the services he's given to England and the world and the cricket lovers is out of this world. And such a great athlete, so many wickets, and played for so long.
Down the ground, that's going to be it for the South Africa champions. They have absolutely thumped Pakistan here in Northampton. Jacques Sneeman and SJ Hervé have been brilliant in a partnership worth 187. They have breathed life into the South African machine here, and the owners and their fan base are absolutely chuffed to bits.
Well, we'll talk about Jimmy Anderson tomorrow when he'll be on the park, hopefully, but this is